Have you met the Peugeot 288 Puretech? The 208 is Peugeot's best-selling model with over 1 million units sold since mid-2012, making it one of the top-selling B-segment car in Europe. This Peugeot 208 Puretech has an award-winning engine, International Engine of the Year for 2015, 2016 and 2017. So this little guy right here is definitely one of the worthy B-segment choices out there that you should really know more about. It is one of the best looking super minis out there, especially with the bright colour like this one. Instead of making an ordinary city go-about car, the French designers made a fancy one with all their unique design touches. The headlights with LED DRLs look really good, and I like how they accessorize the car with chrome bits here and there. And you also get that on the side mirrors. Rims are 16-inch in size, and looking from the side, you see this nice window opening lined with chrome as well. The taillights have the signature triple striped LED design, and I don't quite like the rear bumper because it creates that heavy rear end look. It has a unique cabin feel in here with Peugeot's iCockpit design, which is meant to provide ergonomic and organized environment. Surprisingly, for a car within this price range, it has that premium touch with the kind of material that they use. Piano black finishing, matte chrome, this textured fabric-like material on the panel that runs across the dash. Just ignore the hard plastics. I like the steering wheel design with this beautiful touch over here, except for this top part that looks like it has melted and created an oval shape. This futuristic thing, they call this the head-up instrument panel, which you might need some time to get used to it because French people, they do things a bit uniquely. When I first took the car, I got myself comfortable by adjusting my seat low down and straight up. That's how I like it, right? And I tried adjusting the steering wheel higher because it's just blocking my view. I can't see the instrument cluster. But no, this is the maximum that I can go. So I was driving throughout the entire weekend without knowing how fast I was going. True story. And just yesterday, I realized I was doing it all wrong. I'm not supposed to see the instrument cluster through the steering wheel. It is supposed to be over the steering wheel. So the level should be around here. And yeah, I can see that perfectly. It is so that there is minimal eye level movement between looking at the road and at the speedometer while keeping your eyes on the road most of the time. Yes, it is unusual but very natural. Unlike in most cars where your arms have to be held up higher, here it is lower and you don't feel tired easily. iCockpit with ergonomic design in mind. And it is beautiful as well. Who needs coloured screen anyway? The 7-inch head unit is very simple. So simple that there's nothing much to play with actually. Climate control setting looks really nice over here. Gated gear lever. It's actually a nice touch. You get two tiny cup holders over here and over here as well for your rear passengers. Seats are wrapped in nice fabric. And like most French cars, you only get half the glove compartment. And by the way, have I told you that the car doesn't come with keyless entry and push start button? Yes, it's a pity, but if it helps bring down the price of the car, I don't mind not having them at all. It's actually not bad back here. Enough leg room, plenty of headroom, fabric seats, they are alright. You get this black gloss finish door handle, high quality door lever, ISOFIX points for the child seats, but you don't get the oh my god handle all around. And the window, it doesn't go all the way down. Now, back here. Boot space, it is actually sufficient. If you need more space, you can always fold the seats down. So the Peugeot 208 Puretech is powered by an award-winning engine, a 1.2-litre, 3-cylinder turbocharged engine paired to a 6-speed automatic gearbox. It packs 112 horsepower and 205 Nm of torque. It takes 9.8 seconds to get from 0 to 100, and it goes all the way up to 190 km per hour. This car is made to save fuel, which in return saves you money. Peugeot claims that you can cover 1,190 km in just one single fuel tank. That's 4.2 litre per 100 km, which is very impressive. That's one of the reasons why this is the engine of the year for 3 consecutive years. It is also rated 5-star for Euro NCAP safety rating. It uses very high-strength steel as body structure. It has got anti-whiplash headrest. It has got 6 airbags. Yes, 6 airbags for a car this small. ABS, EBD, DSC, and all that jazz. Now, don't be fooled by the small engine capacity and that 3 cylinders banging away somewhere in there. It is actually torquier than your naturally aspirated 1.8-litre Honda Civic. It is actually a punchy little car. You're offered maximum torque of 205 Nm as early as 1,500 RPM. It is nimble around city driving, and it gives you that confidence to take it up to speed while you're on the highway. It gets everything under control, very stable and even planted as well. The last thing you want is a floaty small hatchback that gets fidgety. The ride feels premium as well. It has got really good dampers. It's comfortable, and at the same time it's able to give you sporty driving as well. So much better than its mainstream rivals. It absorbs the roads really well, and that's a huge plus point. However, the vibration you get from the 3-cylinder engine is not the nicest feeling, especially when you're crawling in the traffic. But once you are on an open road, it can be pretty smooth, and actually sounds quite sporty as well. But then there is the aircon fan noise. It is so loud, which I have no idea why. It sounds like a jet engine. Yes, I'm driving a 208 Puretech jet fighter. One thing I've noticed, the 6-speed automatic gearbox, yes, it is tuned to save fuel, which means it likes to stay on high gears, and that somehow makes the car feel not so responsive. But you can always overcome that with the sport button over here, and it will turn into a rev-happy little pug. Together with the steering wheel, which is the right size and nicely weighted as well, it is very chuckable around corners. Yes, it can actually be a fun, zippy little hot hatch. Now, I know you guys are waiting for that big French but. If I must, I would have to say that the engine is better off with a manual gearbox. It feels like it's meant to be paired with a manual gearbox. Don't get me wrong, it is already a fun car, but it can be even more fun with a manual gearbox, or at least with pedal shifters. Anyhow, you can always make do by switching to manual on the gear lever here, and it will be still as fun. So, is this car for you? Well, if you want that beautiful and efficient small hot hatch for your everyday travels, and one that's able to give you that sporty yet unique driving experience because you're just so over with mainstream cars in the market right now, then yes. But if uniqueness means abnormality to you and you just can't see yourself being different from everyone else, then probably not. You should just then stay mainstream instead. Boring. If you want to find out more about the Peugeot 208 Puretech, do log on to AutoBuzz.my. If you like our video, do give us a thumbs up, share, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the logo or the subscribe button below. Well, if it does help, there are no oh my god handles all around. And monkeys on the road. So many monkeys. Oh my god, it's like a festival or what? Monkey!